I am very choosy about who I'm nice to and who I'm not nice to. So when they start, when Decepticons start using witchcraft and mirror magic to hide their identity, if I don't recognize them, I'm naturally going to be professional and polite towards them, and they take advantage of that. I just want to show y'all that, because I am naturally a nice and kind person, but I also am very selective about, my dark side is very selective about who I'm kind and nice to. I'm very choosy about who I'm nice and kind to. Very. And they, the people who are bullying me and gang stalking me, they are aware of that. So that's why they hide their identity. They prey on me. They watch my every move. They tap my phone. They follow me. They find out who I like, what I like, and sometimes they go as far as to pretend to be that. They pretend to show support. They pretend to be a friend. They pretend to be a lover or a friend, family member, and to extract that the energy from me from being kind. Because narcissists, they get energy. Narcissists, they get energy from people when they receive kindness. So that's why a lot of them are a little bit too friendly towards children, and some of them are a little bit too friendly towards people that they know are victims of child abuse. So that they do this so that they can observe you, to find out like where your weak spots are, what areas that they can control you, so that when they start disrespecting you publicly, they can feel that sense of power, that dominance, So that's why, because I've seen a lot of the gang stalkers who are bullying me now. They used to smile in my face when I was a kid. They used to be fake, smiling all up in my face, trying to be nice, trying to get my number, trying to get close to me. And then I see their behavior now, and I understand why they were so nice to me, because they were leading me on to believe that they were kind when they knew that they weren't like that at all. And now that the truth is out and I've gone no contact, they hide their identity so that they can continue to engage, or so that they can get away with violating a restraining order. So, there's that too. So I know I'm kind of hard. Sometimes I come off as a bit harsh. Sometimes I come off as a bit, like righteous. I don't mean to be that way. It's just, when you, like, for example, what happened to me as a child was traumatic. And I have children now. I would never, ever, ever in the history of the world want what happened to me to happen to my children. I don't want that to happen to anyone's child, ever. I don't want innocent people to face that type of trauma, ever. But the sad reality of it is that innocent children who have a clean slate, who've done nothing wrong in their past life, have to deal with this type of bullying as well. And when I grew up and I went to school, well, I want to say real quick, this person with the shirt, it said, her shirt says "Money's Calling." She's one of the people that's blocking me from my finances and bullying me. I just sometimes I just have to say like a quick little, oh well, this person's doing this person's doing that. I just do that because, I don't know. I feel like some of y'all already know what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about, but I do it for my sanity's sake, because a lot of the times the universe will help me release toxic energy when I call people out, or when I tell my story, and it makes me stronger, and it makes me more aware of my surroundings. It makes me more aware of the energy that narcissists carry. I know that I understand what it's like to be a narcissist and then changing your ways and becoming better. I don't really have any judgments towards that. I support it. If you made some mistakes in your past, I don't need to know what. But the fact that you're actually trying to be a better person and do better, it's really hard to be a good person. And it's very easy to get caught up in the wickedness and to do bad things, to say bad things, to treat people badly. That's the easiest way to get power and money. And I understand, sometimes that temptation for that money and that power can be very strong, especially if you got a family that's dependent on you. I understand. I completely understand what that's like. But at the same time, it's not okay to, you know, bully a child and tell a child that they smell like shit. Like, you know, that's just, I mean, come on now. No. Heartbreak, no. We need to stop making excuses for people who act like that. No, we need to start holding them accountable. I mean, it's good to know why they're behaving like that way, but it's never okay to gang rape a child. It's never okay to beat them half to death and follow them around for the rest of their life because you're not willing to go get help for what you did. That's just not okay. And a lot of white people, the reason why they behave like this is because they know what they did to innocent children. They know what they did to their own children. And the reason why some of them are indoctrinating their children and not letting their children have free will and pick their friends is because they know what they did to their own child. And if their child were to find out what their parents, you know, did to them when they were a child, because there's a lot of, I don't mean any disrespect, but I've come across some good white people that are my age, that are my peer group, that have found out what their parents have done to them when they were children. And some of them have cut off all contact from their parents because